Bob Neal from Madison Square Garden.
High, so saying what's the big deal about being in the NBA?
There's the steal. Elliott Perry off the trap. Oliver Miller.
The New York Knicks problem. You see good ball movement there, the open shooting, but New York likes to put a body on you.
Starks blows past Miller. From Greg Anthony, John Starks with one dribble in the lay-in. Suns 3-2. 10-12 to go, first quarter. Ewing punches it away. Perry saves it.
When I talked to Pat Riley today, he said one thing that concerns me is Oliver Miller's passing ability. You can see they're going through him right now to be the high post passer, pulling Ewing away. KJ back. You talk about the depth of the team.
Ceballos from long range over the shorter John Starks.
12, no one else in double figures, so they need a third scorer to emerge. That really would be a Charles Smith. He is capable of giving them 15 points a night.
Anthony misses the first, makes the second. The Knicks just barely shooting above 70%, and a quick outlet to Ceballos, and the Knicks get burned. That will drive Pat Riley to destroy.
That's what happens with expectations.
Steal Starks. Handoff Oakley. Nice trail on the break by the big man Charles Oakley.
Nice play there by John Starks. That was an unselfish play. He used his left hand and laid it up. He would add a score. He tried to jump in and draw the foul and missed it.
AC Green knocks it down. It is 15-5. The Suns with a double-digit lead. The normal distance also. Now Ewing on the drive. Pass Klein. There's all the help inside. The foul. And count the basket.
Now you got to give Patrick Ewing a tremendous amount of credit on this plus.
4 on the shot clock. Miller. Air ball. Greg Anthony's pull up from 16.
It's a young guy right here that really needs that shot. He's put so much pressure on himself. He wants to be the starting point guard, and he's going to have to realize that he and Derek Harper are going to split time, and he's just going to have to live with that. Pat Riley talked to me about it today. They're going to be splitting minutes.
AC Green, 10 on the shot clock, inside Oliver Miller. 4.
There's another post-up by Ceballos using his size on Starks.
Well, you're going to do that all night. Jump shot.
Well, he's shooting 33% from the floor, 2 for 14 from three-point range. There's Ceballos again with the post-up, and right now he is just taking advantage of Starks in the low post with his size.
11 points for Ceballos. He is 5 out of 5. This is an 11-point lead. Make it 12-point lead. Now cut it to 10. 4 minutes to go. First quarter. 21-11. Suns.
See, Starks has got to use his quickness against Ceballos. He cannot bail him out with the quick jump shot. He's got to beat him off the penetrating dribble.
AC Green is 3 out of 3. He has 6 points.
You, as a coach, you have to love to have AC Green on your team. This guy just does whatever you need him to do. Defensively, he'll make the open shot. He gets to the boards. You know, I would start any team with an AC Green in a moment in terms of a guy that plays a role for you. Not to be your star, but to do all the dirty work for you.
John Starks missing from the corner. Charles Smith gets the rebound over Ceballos. Starks open for another 3 attempt. This one drops. Starks hits the 3. He has 7.
Give Derek Harper the credit there. He passed up the open shot to get it back to John Starks. That was a very unselfish play. Nice offensive rebound also by Charles Smith.
There's Elliott Perry. Tremendous drive. Couldn't finish. Rebound Oakley.
But down the floor. Wide open.
Ball pass to Starks. Green is there. Starks reverses it in. It is 23-16. The Suns' 12-point lead has been cut to 7. Timeout Phoenix.
Shot he has to make. He passed it up, he hesitated, then he shot it out of rhythm.
Steal from Charles Smith, the jam by Patrick Ewing.
Bob, when you have an open jump shot and you hesitate on it, and then you take it out of rhythm, you're going to have a very difficult time shooting a high percentage. Harper's going to have to get his confidence up by taking that shot when it presents itself.
Penetration by Frank Smith. Oakley, nice shovel pass. Charles Smith.
No one back defensively. Phoenix sends everybody to the boards. Frank Johnson shoots the shot. Again, no one protects the backcourt.
AC Green misses the jumper. Rebound Marley stripped away. Blackman out to Harper. It's a 3-point game. Ewing makes it a one-point game.
Bob, Phoenix is sending 4 guys to the board. Frank Johnson is like a traffic cop back there. 3-4 guys coming in the last 2 possessions. Quick shots, no floor balance. New York now is back into this game, and so is the crowd.
Down by a point, New York trailed by as many as 12. The Knicks on an 11-0 run. And now the intensity of the defense. Ceballos from long range, air ball. Knicks can take the lead. Out to Charles Smith. Followed by Oakley. Knicks have regained the lead.
Phoenix has gone to their bench with Frankie Johnson, Marley, and Mark West. And this unit is not in sync right now, specifically on the defensive end. They are not covering the backcourt. 3 breakout baskets now for New York.
Mark West pounding inside against Patrick Ewing. They're going to get him for his foul, and that'll be the second on Patrick Ewing with only 22.3 seconds to go in the quarter. So Ewing with early fouls here, that'll get him to the bench and bring on Herb Williams. New York leading in the Atlantic Division. West with the short jump. Brilliant at Oliver Miller. From the baseline, Miller drains it.
Looks like
Oliver Miller's having a heck of a night. 6 points, 5 assists, 3 steals.
Looks like he's improved his shooting range. I never knew he could shoot the ball that well. He's shooting about 18, 19 per jump shot. That's nice range.
Derek Harper gets this one. Back into Patrick.
Now this is the shot that Charles Smith has to make. Right there. He's an excellent shooter. He was 2 steps that time inside the 3-point line. The first spot-up shot he took, he was on the 3-point line. That's not his range.
Marley defended by John Starks. Inside to Ceballos. There's the 6'10 Charles Smith right in his face. Anthony Bonner on the run. Good pass. Charles Smith has 6 points.
See, the matchup right now when you look at Phoenix, Ceballos no longer has the size. Starks is now playing Marley. Charles Smith now playing Ceballos. That will take away his post game, those easy baskets he was getting. Now he's going to have to make some jump shots.
10 on the shot clock for the Phoenix Suns, leading it by 4. Into Ceballos against the 6'10 Charles Smith. Ceballos pump fake. Throws up the prayer. Big rebound. AC Green. It rattles home.
See, the last 2 shots that Ceballos takes, 215 coming in tonight's game, shooting 39%.
Starks slashes into the middle, misses the layup. Ewing keeps it alive. Bonner runs it down. You don't want Patrick to get the ball that close.
There it is
Good
again.
pass to Charles Smith, and he drains it. His second perimeter shot in a row.
See, I think that with this group on the floor, you have to double off Anthony Bonner and not leave Charles Smith. AC Green started the game double teaming. Bonner must be the guy that makes your shots. I don't know why they're leaving Charles Smith open.
36-32 Phoenix, 5:45 to go in the first half. Smith is 4 of 7 and has 8 points.
They've done a great job keeping him out of the middle of the floor.
Anthony Bonner punches it away from Green. Harper down the middle, holds onto it and gets the lay-in.
Well, he did a great job of cradling that ball in traffic so no one could knock it loose.
Emmitt Smith, Dallas Cowboys.
Well, he had a good teacher, but he did a nice job that time. Here's the post up again by Ceballos.
Ceballos misses. Phoenix ball. You know, Emmitt Smith is MVP in the NFL and also coaches Harper on holding onto the ball in traffic.
Well,
How about that?
he covered it up very nicely when he went through. Watch this now, Bob. Watch how he cradles it as he gets into traffic where guys can reach in. Watch this now. See him hold it up? That's beautiful.
Get the numerology there, 11-22. The number is 10 points.
If he can stay healthy, he's their 3rd scorer. There's a post up again by Ceballos.
They're going to kill him with that matchup.
That pass was made from 40 feet away, and no one from New York reacted.
Patrick Ewing launches from 18 feet. It's a 3-point. Suns lead, 3:53 to go in the first half. Ewing has 8 points, is carrying 2 fouls.
Here's the post up against Ceballos, going right to it quickly.
And scoring again. I mean, this is money in the bank. Cedric has 19 first half points.
I'm a little bit wondering why they made the switch and took Starks off Marley and put him down on Ceballos.
Go figure. Starks has his second 3-pointer, however. Official says that's a flop by Starks. No foul. Marley defended by Derek Harper. Now 10 on the shot clock for Phoenix, leading by 2.
There's the post up again. He's going to go up quickly with the shot.
Joe Klein with a rebound, pounds it inside.
Great hustle play.
Minute 17 to go in the half. Sabalos open from the corner.
Well, he's not bashful tonight. They're going to Sabalos. He got 21 points now.
21 for Sabalos after missing his last 2. He drains that one. A minute to go in the first half. Exactly a minute.
Oh, I got Chris Webber, I'll tell you that.
Whoa!
He's my first pick, so I'll let you know that.
Sabalos.
I might take Sabalos. No kidding.
Greg Anthony. Starks in the backcourt for the New York Knicks. Here's Charles Smith. Slams into AC Green. And slams it through the rim. 52-46 Phoenix. He loves that play, but he can't knock him down the last few games. Off to Ewing. Tough angle from the baseline. Suns by 4. Patrick Ewing has 12 points. Go with 4 rebounds. 10 on the shot clock. Oliver Miller. Nice pass to Joe Klein inside and the foul.
Great look by Oliver Miller, Bob. That was terrific.
AC's pull-up goes down. AC Green has been loading it in tonight. He has 12 points, 5 rebounds, and is 6 of 7 from the floor.
Bob, how many times have you seen Patrick Ewing in the lane tonight? Everything he's done is out of the lane area. They've done a terrific job of forcing him to spin away from the basket.
Starks uses Ewing to hit the jumper. Starks with 14 now. 7-point Phoenix lead.
Starks has taken 17 shots, Ewing 12. That's 29 shots between them. They've been to the line 1 time.
Sabalos tries to spin inside, draws the foul. He'll find the Knick defender and tipped it in, and Sabalos has 26 points. Starks rattles it home. It's an 8-point Suns lead. I like this unit that Westphal has come up with that he started the game with.
It's a good unit. You've got good matchups. Here's Sabalos posting. They got a double team. They've got careless with it now.
Greg Anthony to Oakley. It's off. Oakley, Phoenix ball. Elliot Perry's pull-up from 17. The left hand.
Doing is not into the free throw line. Everything you're doing is forcing him to spin away from the basket.
10-point Suns lead. Cedric Sabalos is back at full speed. That was a beautiful near steal there, but he stepped out of bounds. Greg Anthony drains this one to cut it to 8. Long arms of Oliver Miller. Elliot Perry drains the rainbow jumper, and Pat Riley wants a timeout as his team goes down by 10. Bad pass intended for Ewing, intercepted by Klein to Elliot Perry. The pull-up jumper, and he's starting to find his range.
Where's this guy been in the CB? This guy's playing great. His first game, 11 assists. Tonight he's played 2 points and 6 assists. He's playing great.
Patrick Ewing turnaround baseline. Once again out of the paint, however, for Patrick, but he drains this one.
Rhythm, no one under the rebound. Guy releasing on the fast break.
Sabalos has it blocked by Starks. And out of bounds with 20 on the shot clock.
Long pass to Sabalos. He loves to leak out and there's some wins.
Phoenix with a 10-point lead. 15 on the shot clock. Inside to Sabalos. Oh, he's taking some punishment down in there. Called for the double dribble. It'll be even got in there to disturb that shot. Ewing follows. However, Patrick Ewing, 16 points, 6 rebounds. Patrick met his match against Shaquille O'Neal in our TNT game on Friday night. Shaquille, the leading vote getter in the East, ahead of Patrick Ewing. The block by Starks.
Boy, they are really making John Starks work on both ends of the floor. Every possession, they're looking for Cedric Sabalos. They'll come in with Marley later to play him defensively. This is a nice play by Starks. Starks working so very hard. Both ends, well, that game wears on.
Sabalos wins the tip. Perry open from 19. In and out of there. Green with the offensive board.
There he is again. AC Green, just the hustle points, went right over Starks and just muscled the ball right away from him.
Klein. Oakley runs it down. New shot clock for the Knicks. Starks drive. Ewing makes Charles Smith, who gets the basket and will go to the line.
This is why they need Charles Smith. They need a third scorer on the floor. Charles Oakley, a role player, an offensive rebounder. Anthony, not a good shooter. So you put Stark, Smith, and Ewing on the floor together. Great penetration. And Charles Smith with a nice finish, the opportunity for the three-point play. But this is why they need Charles Smith to stay healthy. He's got to become a 15-plus per game scorer for them if they have hopes of being able to come out of the Eastern Conference.
Smith gets the free throw. He's hit 3 for 3 from the line. Ewing 0 for 1. Those are the only New York front court free throws in this entire game.
So Phoenix has done a good job of defending without fouling.
Look at the speed from Perry. Couldn't finish. 1-on-3. Anthony took it all the way and was fouled. 1-on-3, and Anthony will go to the line.
Boy, AC Green is upset. He felt
Anthony's free throw cuts the lead to 6. 3:42 to go in the quarter. Those are the first fast break points in this entire period for either team.
Well, we know as the game goes on, the possessions get tighter. It becomes more of a half-court game. So a lot of times in the fourth quarter, it's who can get to the line and contribute, or who can get some easy scores.
Phoenix ball, 13 on the shot clock.
Those are the little things right there that Charles Oakley does. The rotation on the trapping defense, tries to save the ball, steps on the line. Those are the hustle plays. That's what brings the emotion that Charles Oakley brings to this team, trying to get this crowd once again into the game.
Dan Marley, who has yet to score.
That's a tough shot. He makes this one.
Struggling. He didn't need to put that up. There were 7 seconds left on the shot clock. Knicks within 5. They've been trailing by 10 most of this period. Ewing against Klein.
By Ewing, which is what's supposed to happen.
He played here, let's see, back in the early 80s. He said he enjoyed it because when he came here and Ewing took over this Knicks team, nobody was in the garden. The team was very bad. They built a very good team under Hubie Brown, and he said he really liked being a part of that resurgence. And he said, you know, the people here, they either hate you or love you, and yes, they do take everything personally. Timeout, Phoenix. The Knicks have cut the lead to 3 on a 7-0 run. Stop. Fakes the pass, missed the jumper. Marley lost it. Here comes Anthony Bonner. Has Starks. It's a 3-point Suns lead. Back quickly. Frank Johnson bumped by Bonner. Some tempers flaring. Remember, the last regular season matchup between these two teams was what they called the brawl game that involved Starks and Dark Rivers and Greg Anthony coming.
Trying to get to those two guys on the floor.
Derek Harper got the big pick from Patrick Ewing and drains the 19-footer. That's Derek Harper's first perimeter field goal in a long time.
It's interesting when you watch his shot, his ball spins corkscrewed. It's not good rotation on the shot, but he's had success through his career with it.
Kind of like Kenny Smith. Frank Johnson on the drive. Fine.
That's a big
At the buzzer. That's a big bucket for Phoenix. 76-73. Phoenix led by 6 at the half, by 3 at the end of 3.
Anthony Bonner's not going to take the outside shot, and they need also Charles Smith with this group.
This time Blackman gets it from the corner. It's a 1-point Phoenix lead.
Got his legs underneath the green roll and letting him slide down and post right there.
Draws the foul.
Now looking for the jump shot.
Into Bonner. Now to Ewing from 17.
Ball goes in.
Has 20.
Ball goes in. You collapse on a non-shooter, Anthony Bonner. He kicks it out to the scoring Patrick Ewing. Phoenix has to recognize who the shooters are.
Phoenix by 1. Ceballos looked like he traveled. That was blocked. Then the follow by Ceballos. Bonner got it. Ceballos got the offensive board.
We talked to Westfall the other night. And
8 on the shot clock. Look at that pass to Marley. Count them. Atlanta game. Phoenix plays in Atlanta tomorrow. Marley converts the three-pointer, and now it is an 83-77 Suns lead, 9:13 to go.
That's why this game becomes so important for Phoenix. It's a very winnable game for them right now. Now they've got to find a way to finish it off.
Perry in, defending Harper, tried to step in on Starks. What a drive by John Starks, who has 22. Phoenix by 4.
See, if Phoenix will work their set offense here now, there's so much focus on Sabalas. Marley's going to leak out and be able to get a three-point shot. So keep your eye on Marley as this game goes on.
AC Green's pull-up jumper. AC Green has been nothing but net tonight. 16 points. I only have him missing one jump shot tonight.
They're shooting a very high percentage.
Missed a three-point attempt and about a 15-footer. Ewing rims this one out. Charles Smith jams it home. 4-point Suns lead. Sellout crowd at the Gardens getting their money's worth tonight. Perry. Good defense by Derek Harper. He's been on some all-defensive teams during his career. Marley missing. Starks running. Perry is so fast. Bunner, Ewing. AC Green saves it. Here comes Sabalos. Great play by AC Green. Sabalos wants to take it inside. Starks getting wild. Look at this. Miller in the steal. It's 3-on-1. Oh, behind the back. Sabalos. Oh, it's a jam from Miller.
The big guy. Look at him with a strip in the open court.
AC Green and the double teams, they've used a lot of different looks, and they forced New York to make jump shots. So the defense has been very sound. More importantly, Bob, everything has been out of the lane for Patrick Ewing. Very seldom have you seen him in the blue area getting things going to the basket. Everything will fade away.
Ewing only 6 rebounds tonight. Another indication he hasn't been under the hoop very much. Phoenix leading it by 6. That time Patrick got the nice lob from Starks and the open jam to cut the lead to 4.
That's a set play coming out of a timeout. You slip the screen and allow Ewing to go right to the basket. Nice play by Pat Riley and his team coming out to get the big basket.
Perry to Marley. 8 on the shot clock. Miller looking for that interior pass. Has it punched away by Ewing. Smith out to Starks. It's a 2-point game.
Now, for all of Oliver Miller's great passing, he's got to be careful not to try to do too much off the dribble. That time the dribble got him in trouble.
Starks with 24. Frank Johnson, the veteran, is going to get into the game at point. Smith punching it away. 9 on this
low post game.
Remember now, only 6 on the shot clock. 5-4. Sabalos from 25. Suns by 2. Knicks can tie it with 6:11 remaining in the game. Harper and Starks in the backcourt. Ewing gets it down low. It's trouble when he's down there. It's tied at 87. Tied up Phoenix. That's only the second tie in this game tonight. The other at 24 all after the first quarter ended.
We're going to go right back to Patrick Ewing once again, and look where he's operating again, in the blue area. 2 big baskets by Ewing to tie the game.
With 5:58 remaining, the crowd has come alive. It's a sellout again at Madison Square Garden. They've sold out every single game here this year.
Look at the lineup. No point guard on the floor right now. AC Green and Marley at the guard positions. They've gone big. Can they get
Outside of Sabalos. Time with a follow.
Bob, look at the size of the lineup that Phoenix has on the floor right now. Sabalos and Marley are your guards, or AC Green with Klein and Miller.
Phoenix by 2, 5:30 to go. Left alone inside, Charles Smith with a jam, and he'll go to the line. And a chance for the Knicks to take the lead.
Do the Knicks need Charles Smith to score, or what?
Charles Smith is doing just that tonight. He has 21 points, the most he scored since returning from the injury list.
The thing I like is the strong finish. We didn't see any flip.
No lead for the Knicks.
I think you got to come up and try to pressure the ball right now. They're going to go away from Starks and Harper. They're not going to let them handle the ball.
AC Green trying to go to Ceballos. The triple team comes in and Starks has it. Now the Knicks go for the lead again. Riley with play instructions to Derek Harper. There's the pick and roll. Harper just launches it, missed it badly. Oakley with a brilliant play. Knicks ball. Oakley extricates himself from the expensive seats.
Extricate. We've had plethora and extricate, but again, the hustling Charles Oakley gives your team a new 24-second shot clock and again a chance to go into the lead. Another possession.
Oakley with 15 rebounds. Oakley should be on the All-Star team this year. I don't know if he will be, but he ought to be.
The lead. Bob, can they get into their offense with this team? That's going to be the real key. Look at the size of this team once again on the floor. They're going to go away from Harper and Starks because they don't want them to pressure the ball. The forwards are going to have to create the offense.
8 on the shot clock. Miller lobs to Marley. Marley has it stripped by Harper. Excellent defensive play by Harper. Out to Charles Smith. To Oakley. He's fouled and will go to the line. The Knicks led in this game only once. 24-23 with seconds remaining in the first quarter. Phoenix tied it, so they had the lead only for one possession at the end of the first quarter and now have the chance to get the lead once again with 4:05 remaining in the game.
Well, Derek Harper with a great hands in the steal. He gets the ball ahead, and Oakley again just couldn't quite finish it, but he's rewarded with 2 free throws. Again, New York trying so hard to get the lead.
Oakley is 78% free throw shooter. Rattles that one home.
A lot of body English on that one when Charles let that one go. See, I know what Paul Westfall's doing here. He's going with this lineup. He's trying to force Pat Riley to change his team. I don't know whether they're going to be able to get a good shot with this team that they have on the floor because Ceballos, Marley, and AC Green, not of them great ball handlers. Oliver Miller and Klein are not going to bring the ball up the floor. If I'm New York, I extend my defense right now and try to put all kinds of pressure on them and prevent them from running a set play.
New York does drop back, however, and they do have their largest lead of the game, the Knicks. That's by 2 with 3:58 remaining. Looking for Ceballos. Marley. 8 on the shot clock. AC Green. 5. Now to Klein. The turnaround baseline jumper. What a shot by Klein. Taking a page out of the Patrick Ewing book. Joe Klein with 13 points tonight. He's played a whale of a performance, getting a rare start. Charles Smith with 10 on the clock. Inside to Oakley. Oakley is held, and look out, Oakley and Green. It was Klein who held him, but Oakley swung his arm out of AC Green. Let's see if cooler tempers prevail, and they do. That's 5 fouls on Joe Klein.
And Smith is big enough to see over the double team. Klein cannot get there soon enough because he's worried about Patrick Ewing. So you're seeing Oakley go right to the basket. If the shot is taken, that he has a great opportunity. Now, the one thing you did see on that replay is the poor spacing on the floor that New York had to feed the post. Harper right on top of the post player because he does not have the confidence yet in his outside shooting.
Derek Harper to Oakley. Tied at 91. New shot clock for the Knicks. Looking for Charles Smith inside. Green sumo wrestling him down there. It's not enough. 23 points for Charles Smith. Now the pressure on Marley from Derek Harper. Wonder how long Westfall will go without a point guard.
Almost any guard at all. Marley's really a forward.
Oliver Miller is left alone, decided not to take it, rifled it inside, and Starks was holding Ceballos, which was
and forced a lot of turnovers.
Phoenix has scored only 2 field goals with this unit, however, in the last 5.5 minutes. They've regained the lead by 1, 2:11 to go. Starks defended by Marley. Ewing picks.
for a screen or Ewing in the low post. They're going to start to the top, Ewing in the low post again. Poor spacing on the entry.
You bet. Ewing with the double team. 10 on the shot clock. Smith is open, tries to drive. Now Harper from 18. Yes! That's why they brought in from Dallas. The Knicks need that from Harper. They lead it by 1 with 1:44 to go.
And the confidence now in his teammates for him to take that shot is as important as him making that.
Ewing knocks it out of bounds. Klein. Make that 12 assist. AC Green launches a long one, air ball.
2 straight air balls now for Phoenix, so you can see where they need that someone to create a shot. They just couldn't get it done. Big possession here for New York to go up 4.
Knicks leading by 1. 29. Starks penetration blocked by AC Green. 6 on the shot clock. That was Charles Smith. He has 25. Knicks by 3. Timeout Phoenix.
And play the quality minutes that he's getting, whatever it be 23, 24, whatever he's getting every night.
3.2 seconds left. Knicks lead it by 2. Phoenix ball. Phoenix led by as many as 12. Trouble inbounding to Marley. Miller! The time expired thanks to the swarming Knicks defense and the 4 and came back and went 10 for 12 in the last 3 quarters, and he is our Budweiser player of the game.
Division leader as the Knicks are visiting.